Hello guys, I want to make a quick video about Cities Skylines 2. In my opinion, the game is very well done, but it has a lot of issues, especially when it comes to traffic. This is my city of Northbay. I made this city in a couple of weeks. I think it's okay city. It has a lot of public transportation. As you can see, this is a metro line, this is a tram line, these are bus lines, there's a train line that goes through the whole city, and it's all interconnected by more bus lines and of course highway. The car usage in the city is very high, so I want to make it like a American city. And the issue I'm having with the city is traffic, and the reason why there's a lot of traffic is not what you think. It's not Sims, it's not people going to work, going to school, going to home or shopping. It's none of that. It's not tourism either. Tourism is very bad in the city for whatever reason, I don't know. The issue is cargo traffic. Basically, I have a cargo harbor, one here, two here, and cargo train terminals, one here, and another one here. So what I realized is that because there are a lot of industry needs to export and import their goods, which makes sense, right? So in this case, there's huge industrial area there, one here, another one here, another one here. These all purple buildings are industrial, right? So you would assume that traffic will be well managed, right? So all this will go to here, all this will go to here, all this will go to here. It's the closest, right? But wrong. Most cargo here, if I have a harbor here, they all flock to here. This is farther away from this one, but they don't choose this one, they choose this one. So what I did is I moved the harbor, which was here previously, I moved it over here. So it's like maybe 50 to 100 meters away. But that solved the problem. Now everything flocks to here. I'll show you how I solved the traffic issue here as well, or later. And here there's there's not a lot of industry actually, but there's a lot of traffic. So I solved it by making the entrance here more efficient. And this was a lot of issues, this had a lot of issues, but I solved it by, I'll show you as well, by making two entrances to the cargo terminal, which was not possible, by the way. If you made like a lot of entrances, they would only use one, because maybe that one is the closest, which was an issue. So I will show you how I solved each problem, right? Okay, this is my city of Northbay. As you can see, it's nice, right? But traffic issues were almost unresolvable. And first of all, I will show you how I solved this one. Let me make it okay. I made a kind of like accordion, so all the traffic can queue up. Before this, the traffic was here, over here, up to here. Maybe somewhere on highway, it would block up all the traffic, so it would back up even more and more, because it would destroy daily use. So I tried to make this was the solution for here, but before that it was terrible. And I made the solution here. As you can see, they're using both harbors, but I tweak with this a lot, because this was the shorter route. They were using this one, so I made this kind of a curvature, but before that they were only using this one. But I played around with this curvature like I would say half an hour, because they would never use this part, even though this was curved, for example, curved like this, but they would not fucking use this road, even though this was curved kind of. So I changed the curvature, I made it more curved, so they would lose more time. And this was a highway road previously, But now this is an alley. And because highway roads are faster, they always prefer the highway road, but up to the length as well. If the way is too long, then they will choose the other road. So okay, I choose, I made an alley and I made it curved. So now they're using both. But this took me a long time. It should not be the case, okay? By the way, this is a wrong, fucking stupid way of designing their game, but that's how they did it, okay? So I will tell you first the problems, and I will tell you how to solve them, I think, in my opinion, anyways. So, okay, this was a huge traffic issue, huge one. Same way, I made curvature here. Everyone was picking this line for whatever, picking this line at first, for whatever the fuck reason. I mean, it's the shortest way, right? But even though this lane was fully blocked up to here with traffic, they would still want to get here. Even though this was empty, they would not use it. But I played around with this maybe an hour, 2 hours, and now finally I got it right. Now they're using both entrances, and they exit from here. And this is all one-way roads, so they cannot come up from here. If they come up from here, they would block up the all this area. So basically, it would block up the daily traffic of cities as well. Cargo traffic would ruin everything, basically. So I played around a lot with this, which I don't have to, I believe, but I did it in order to solve the traffic issue, and it was successful. And this cargo harbor, this was never an issue, so I'm not gonna touch on it. When I first plopped it, it was working fine. For whatever reason, I mean, because the industry near it isn't that big, that could be the reason. But regardless, this was another major issue, right? I made a diverging diamond exchange here. Diverging diamond is very effective at solving traffic. But the problem with this was basically it was way too effective. So all the traffic would come up here and it would like clog up the roads basically. What I realized that I did this this road highway road, so this is a faster road, so they would take this, but because this entrance is closer, they would only also use this one. So I finagled around with this fucking for 2 hours, 3 hours as well. So there's no way that all this traffic, for example, even now there's a lot of traffic, is no way coming from this industry. No way, because this industry isn't that big, right? So what I realized, where are they coming from? I investigated a bit, right? So this truck is coming from basically industry here. Even though there is a cargo harbor right here, but they don't pick it. Or there was another harbor here, which they don't use at all, so I demolished it. So the reason why there's a lot of traffic here is not the local industry, it's the other industry that's over here, which is farther away to the cargo harbor here, which makes no sense, right? So for me, the way to solve this issue is basically by allocating cargo harbors and cargo train stations into certain regions. For example, if you make a region here, right, you make one region here, for example, this region could be totally only for this cargo harbor, right? No other cargo traffic can come into this cargo harbor. Easy fix. So you would make your rows according to that. So that's the only thing you have to think of. Same here. All this cargo traffic can be allocated to here. I mean, why do I need to make this so that they can queue up? Why isn't this all this traffic has to stop when it comes to here? For example, how slow they go. They stop and they turn. They come here, they stop, they turn. Why does it need to be this case? I don't understand. They can make it much more faster, much more efficient. So that's my 2 cents about how to solve traffic. Traffic is only because of cargo terminals and cargo harbors, how inefficient they are. I hope Paradox fixes this, because if you have a city more than 300,000 or close to 300,000, your city is going to be ruined because of traffic. And traffic is not because of how well you designed your city or whatever. It's mainly about game mechanic and how broken it is. So thank you for watching. I hope you find this enjoyable and informative somehow. See you in the next one. Thanks.